Michael, you're not gonna remember. You're having an unbelievable career, and you're not gonna remember this, but I gotta say it. Anthony and I were first starting out in radio. We were out in L.A. at the Comedy Store. We worked together officially like a week, and we were really new to this business. And we interviewed you at the Comedy Store, and you were beyond cool to us. And I never forgot it because there were a lot of guys that were douches that day because they realized we were very green.
I remember that, and I brought up the fact that after you did the Belushi movie, so many people were saying, boy, this guy's career in Hollywood is over.
Yeah.
He's done.
Yeah.
And I wonder how that's got to feel for you to be able to kind of, even if you're a humble guy, to go, hey, up yours, look. Then you had, The Shield, which was just, it's a hugely popular show. Broke a lot of ground with that show too.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like it must be nice.
Quietly, peacefully, in the hours at home by myself with my wife, it's vindicating. No question. It was a scary time, to be 23 and do your first movie and have people go,
that's it. You're done in this town.
You go.
You'll never work again.
What?
Michael Chiklis does not get that picture.
Did you ever, when you were like a kid, you probably were reading Fantastic Four and that type of stuff, right? Like, I mean, everyone knew it. Did you ever look at the thing and go, "Yeah, I'll be him someday"?
No, no. But I
you didn't even read the comic.
No, I absolutely
Oh,
did. Yeah, I was the one out of the four of us that was actually a fan. I mean, I'm old enough to,
I heard it was quite the process.
and it was hellish. It's always, the costume's never going to be easy. It's never going to be. Although I'll tell you what, it was 100 times easier this time, the second time, than it was the first
they figured
time.
it out a little bit better?
Yeah, absolutely. It was,
First time it's just like, hey, let's throw this stuff on you. And
it was all,
pounds
right. It was
60
65 pounds of latex. Once they glued me into it, I was in for 12 and a half hours.
How many hours a day?
Sweating.
in there.
Is it claustrophobic?
Yeah, and I'm not a claustrophobe, but the problem is when you glue 60 pounds of latex on your body, there's nowhere for the heat to go. It just, your body temperature rises exponentially, and and sitting in your own sweat for 12 hours. I don't want to talk about this anymore because people are going to think of me and go, "Ooh."
What do you? This is a childish question, but of course, like 60 pounds of latex. All right, it's all on. All right, you're finally in, and all of a sudden you got to go to the bathroom. I mean, is there an allowance for that, or like, are you just kind of screwed for the rest of the day?
I was screwed for the rest of the day. You just had to, void.
Snip a little hole in the big toe of the suit and just let it run out.
No, well, the interesting thing is, when you go jogging, you don't ever feel the need to go to the bathroom because you're sweating.
Right.
It was kind of like that, where all my body water was going out of my body, out of my body. I was sweating so much. This guy.
Right.
Michael Chiklis.
Thanks for coming in, man. Thank you.